Ladies and gentlemen, lovers of war, traders of great renown, I, the Strategic Indian, bid you welcome to my channel, where our motto is think, practice thinking. If you like the content, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment, which will greatly help with the almighty YouTube algorithm. Released way back in 2002, Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom is the last of the great city builder games which come from august predecessors such as Pharaoh, Caesar I, Caesar II, and finally, of course, Caesar III. We have had Pharaoh getting a nice remodeling. We don't have the same for Emperor, but the game looks as good as it were made yesterday. The graphics are really brilliant. They are colorful, they are vibrant. You basically capture a whole city in motion across different regions. You fight all over China and establish your dominance. You build a beautiful city which is split into common housing, as you can see over here, and of course elite housing, which you can see over here. It allows you to build a bunch of monuments, very different kinds. For example, this is a large palace. You can also build a grand temple complex, as we saw in the beginning of the video. All of these buildings can be built. You have got a very interesting system of gods, which give different perspectives and different ways of playing the game. They give you different strategies, different advantages and disadvantages. And in this gameplay series, we are going to play Emperor, a game which is 23 years old, but till date, nobody has ever beaten this game on the Ferocious difficulty. That is how tough this game actually is. And we are going to do this in this gorgeous map known as Angkor Wat. So this is the historic city of Angkor Wat, which has been built by Gwilo, and that is something that we are going to be building over this gameplay series. In the first episode, we are going to put down 2 common housings, which you are seeing right now. This is what the final stage of it is going to look like. We are going to prepare 2 forts of armies, which are only these 2, and we are going to get ready for the coming wars. Because if you look at the map, all of these cities are all gunning for you. Everybody is coming for you. They are hostile. If you try to negotiate with them, they are going to execute your emissaries. So you can't even talk to them unless the talking is done through sword and crossbow. And that's what we are going to do. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to set up the conditions for the hardest difficulty. At the Steel Age, we're going to put the difficulty level as very hard. So this basically tells you how much money you begin with and what the costs of your buildings are, which is the highest for very hard. Density of cities is going to go to high. That is the highest that you have. So everybody's going to be gunning for us. Non-player relationships. It's Ferocious. There is no higher setting, and as far as I know, nobody has completed it at this difficulty. Disaster frequencies we are going to put at none, because we are going to manage our relationship with our ancestors, and it's unfair that even if you are doing well, that they punish you. So yeah, this is going to be at none, and it can basically end the game for no fault of your own if you get an earthquake, for example. So yeah, that's not controllable. For the city map, we are going to choose this gorgeous Angkor Wat city. So this is built by Gwilo. I will put a link down on how you can get this exact map. It's beautiful, it's historically accurate, and we are going to build the city over here. We are going to put in 3 beautiful monuments. They're going to be the Splendid Temple. We are going to build a grand temple complex, and we are going to put in a large palace. These ones I've chosen because we have got exact spacing made for them. So that's what you want. And now let's go to the city. Right. First thing that you want to do as soon as you hit the city is to press pause. Don't slow the game down. Don't think you can do this while the game is still running. No, you can't. Let's push the sound settings a bit lower because it's a bit high, I feel. So your game must be paused. Minute 1, minute 0, your game must be paused. You cannot do this otherwise. Next, you want to check out what crops you get. So we got all 3. That's fantastic. So we got a good roll. We'll be able to trade quite a lot. All that is far later. Let's check what our food is. We got cabbage, we got rice, and we got hemp. I like cabbage because it starts the last, and then you get all your labor in, and then you are able to go ahead and farm. But I would have liked millet, but we got rice. Rice sowing begins 1 month before millet. But okay, we'll have to do with what we do have. This is the map, and this is historically accurate. So this is what is known as the East Barai. This was actually built by the Khmers, and I believe this one is covered in today. So then people are living in this one, and this is the West Barai, which actually exists today. This is gigantic. You can see these from space. This is where we are going to build our grand temple complex. This is where we are going to build our splendid temple. And this is where we are going to build in our large palace. So Angkor Wat, the temple, is over here. It actually exists today over here, completely in ruins over here. But this is where we'll build our administrative city. Religious buildings go over here, here, and over here. Near the East Barai is going to be our common housing, 2 blocks of common housing. And we are going to build our elite housing over here near the West Barai. So then there'll be 2 gigantic blocks of elite housings. We are going to have 2 more over here, 1 over here, 1 more over here. I'm going to clear the space and I'm going to show you how to do it. We are going to dedicate this entire area for our industry all the way up to here. We are going to plant our crops all around this water. We are going to plant on this side. We're going to plant over here. Basically the entire map. Our forts are going to come all down over here. And one of the invasion points is over here. So yeah, if an invasion comes in where our forts are, then it's a bit of a problem, and we'll just have to deal with it. There are going to be a full complement of 8 invasion points on this map, and we are going to fight in all 8 of them. We have a bit of bronze over here, but we can't use bronze because we don't have a mint, and neither are we in the Bronze Age. So that's a bit useless. But we do have salt, and we are going to use salt to make sure that we get some quality of food in. There's a bit of a lake over here where trading ships can come, but in open play you only get land-based trade routes. And we are not going to build anything over here because an invasion point is right there. So they're going to wreck all of this anyways. We are now going to begin our building process. The first thing that you want to do is you want to build a small bridge across this, because this is your entry point. You want people to come across and enter your houses as soon as possible. That's imperative, because as soon as the wars come in, and they're going to come in thick and fast, you won't be able to get immigration. So it's imperative people come inside your city. So let's begin building our common housing. We are now going to delete all of this, and we're going to keep the stone hidden by this bunch of trees. I'm going to get rid of these 3, these 2, get this one, Gonna get rid of this one tree. I know what I'm doing over here, guys. We're gonna make space for a palace. We are going to make space for an administrative city, and we're going to cut roads out so that our inspector tower can do one long walk and service this whole thing. So let's get rid of this. Don't cut down trees willy-nilly, because then your feng shui is going to get affected. So keep always the rocks hidden by trees. I'm going to delete this one tree and this tree because I need to walk around. This particular tree in the middle of the field is the one that I'm going to keep because I want to put guard towers. I'm going to show you an advanced trick in which basically I'm going to set up spy catching loops. So this is very important that that particular tree does not get deleted. Don't delete the trees over here very quickly. We are going to do it at a later stage. Now we are going to make area for our farming. So let's get rid of this. Keep these trees over here, guys. Let's delete all of this. Again, there is a rock over here. Keep it covered by trees, etc. We're going to get rid of all the trees over here. This junk over here and here. And we're going to clean up to here so that this particular rock is again covered. We'll close that. Let's get rid of this tree. And yeah, these guys can go. And we're going to get rid of this road. Now, we are going to start placing our housing, our roads. Before that, we are going to go to hotkey 3, so that's your industry, and we are going to set our wages on very high. We are going to industry ministry by clicking on the industry tab, or you can double press 3. And this is different. We are going to put our government on high because as soon as people enter, I want them to populate this palace and this administrative city. These two need to get working immediately for 1 hot second so that I can place down forts. And this is the loop that this inspector is going to be walking across. And one inspector will be able to get this whole thing under control. So let's go ahead and do that. Oops. So right now I cannot press unpause because if I do, then people will start trying to coming into the city. So any mistakes at this point is basically fatal. So to go a bit slow. Now we are going to begin over here. I will make another separate video on my housing schemes for common housing, but I think I'll see you guys after I have laid out this particular circuit. Right, so this is basically the circuit, and what we have is basically space for 4x4s inside this. And we are going to build a mixed common and elite housing because I need those extra forts which can only come in once I put in elite housing, and I will be able to do that with only one set of houses. So I don't need to build a whole different palace sector because I won't have the money to do that in the game early on. We are now going to start keeping 4 gap over here so that I can put in some industry, and let's put a bridge across this place, and we are going to close over here, and we are going to have the palace, the market around this particular sector. So you see the market fits right there. I'm not going to place it yet. Now, make sure you don't delete this tree because I need it for the feng shui of the guardhouse that I'm going to put in. Let's now go ahead and make this all grandways. just please follow how I do it. I start from this end, and over here, and over here. 4 over here, and we're going to close this because this is going to be our trap for our spies, for catching spies. We're going to put a grand weight this way, and then we would put in our guard towers. These guard towers, oops, I made a little bit of a mistake. So I need to delete this. And I need to go one more further down. I won't unpause yet because if I do that, then all the entry of the people are going to get screwed up. So let's just keep going. It's happy mistakes that we're making. It's happy mistakes. There are no wrong things done over here. Let's continue. I'm going to close this. Put in 2 over here, here, and we're going to put in this. So keeping this trees over here basically keeps the feng shui of the houses over here green. So don't delete these trees. And now we are going to fill in the houses closest to the entry point. So you want to start from here because they are going to walk either through the ferry, which I'm going to place over here, or through right here and then over here. So you don't want to place the houses willy-nilly, and you want to press them one at a time. So let's go. 1, 2, oh crap. 3. Right. Then we are going to go over here, and place a house here. So don't unpause, else these houses will all go away. And I'm going to tell you what I'm doing in the other video where I will get into detail about these house placements. I've got to keep gardens over here so that these houses still have access, and this particular one also, it has got a garden in front of this road. This road touches this particular building. We are now going to start walling off for a little bit of beauty. One more house can be placed over here, so cut it carefully, else this house will not be feng shui compliant. We're going to delete these two, and we're going to put in a Tao shrine. We're going to put in a watchtower. Oops. Okay, I can't do that yet. Need to practice clicking a bit more carefully. We are going to already place the road work for the second one. And now, since we have gotten these houses down, I am going to press unpause. So people should come in. There they go. There are our people coming in. And they're saying that employees are needed because we have got, yes, our immigrants are coming in. And we are also going to put in an easier route for them to enter by placing one over here and one over here. Make sure that you delete the roads to the ferry, else they will walk across the road and they will walk in straight lines. But if the ferry is not connected by a road, then they can walk cross country to enter into this ferry. Similarly out of here. Now let's continue placing our houses. So we have paused the game again. And over here we are going to place one so that I can give good desirability to these watchtowers which I want them evolved. Let's go ahead and close this. Now we'll continue. So let's make grandways over here. And we'll make grandways over there. Let's delete this one and we'll delete some trees over here so that I can close the loop and build up the second spot. It's very important that we do that. Right, there we go. Now we are going to close this. So this basically gives access to the houses on this side. I'll wait for, let me first place the buildings and then I will get rid of the trees. Because I'm absolutely paranoid about not being able to place a guard tower. It's very, very important to place the guard towers exactly at the axis and the connection between these two blocks. So let's hit 5. 5 is the hotkey for safety. Let's hit hotkey 0. That's for beauty. Let's make this area as beautiful as possible. These two guys need to evolve. We are also going to put in one more safety tower over here. And this guy looks non-feng shui, so we are going to slowly start deleting the trees over here. And it's going to turn it into green. There we go. And now we are going to put in plum trees wherever we can. There we go. And we're going to put in cherry trees where they are compatible. And we are going to close so that spies really cannot walk in very quickly. And they are boxed in, so then they can only exit through this exit, and where this guy is going to be able to catch them. That's basically the idea. Let's evolve up this particular one, and I want to keep this square empty so that people can walk in over here. So I'll make gardens over here so that they can enter through this from this ferry, and I'll also keep this one open so that they can also exit from this side if they want. Now we are going to place houses for the second side. So always place from this end because this is where people are coming in from. There we go. Let's delete these extra trees. They will stop us from closing the walls in. I know these trees. You will get to know them once you play this map yourself. This is a very, very interesting map. It's very beautiful and it's historically accurate. I mean, what more do you need? There's a lot of work that has gone into this map making, and I thank the maker for making this. Let's delete these houses. And now we are not going to place this house because I want to see where the market of this is going to come in. Now you see this particular tree, we are going to draw a long line out from here. Now the way I place granaries is that I double place them. So I'm going to leave 6 and put 1 over here. So you should have enough space like this. So you see this granary is exactly 1 road tile away from this road, and therefore it's going to be serviced by an inspector tower which I will place over here. So he is going to get serviced. This granary is going to get serviced by another inspector tower who will come from this side. So if this guy goes over here, I've got to leave one space, and that is your closer. Right? And we are going to place gardens here so that this house still gets access, else it'll get pinched off by the granary, so we don't want that. So you see, granary is over exactly one road tile away from this particular road, and therefore it will get serviced, and it will also get serviced from the other side. We're going to close off right here. We're going to close off over here because I want this inspector tower to make this whole loop, and he's going to do that. It's one loop, it's all measured out, and he will be able to do that. I'm going to lock in right here because I do want the market lady to go straight into this place, and that's why. So the inspector tower will walk over here, all the way here. He'll go through these hoops and he'll return home. One guy will do this entire job. Let's unpause. There we go. All our guard towers are up. That's good news. And now we need another guard tower over here, and this one is a bit tricky. So here we are going to keep Grandway, and this will be a floating guardhouse. You see, it's floating, and we are not going to build anything over here because this will be covered by an inspector tower who is walking over here. And I'm not going to Grandway this because then he will get spilled on to this loop. I want him to just do these two squares his entire life. And I'm going to, of course, put in some plum trees to give it some good desirability, and more desirability is going to be produced by a Taoist temple, which is going to come in over here. So I have to make a Grandway here so that the Taoist temple just touches it. There we go. Now we are going to delete this house and this tree and put in one house over here. We have now enough space for one guard tower and one inspector tower. So guard tower first because they like trees, and then we are going to delete these trees and we're going to put in an inspector tower. There we go. Now this inspector tower will require just a little more desirability, so that's going to come from these two trees, and we're going to close off this. This guard tower will go up because of this Taoist temple, so will this one. Let's close off so that they are always hemmed in. The spies who will be trying to get out will get caught through our network of guard towers. We basically want them to run rings into the guard towers and get caught. Let's rebuild this house because it decided to go away. We'll put on an additional house here, an additional house here. And I think I can go one more house over here, probably a Confucian Academy if I see the need, because this side will be with elite houses. 5 elite houses will come in here. This one is going to be all common houses, and I can see if I want to make it elite, and then so basically 5 elite houses here, 5 over here, and one each from this. So that's 5 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1, that's 12 maximum forts that I can build. So I have got the bandwidth to basically go ahead and get 12 forts just on the basis of 2 housing complexes. Now let's delete these trees very carefully, and let's see if we can put in an inspector tower. No, we need to also delete this one tree. Let's do that. And there it is, it's green. We are now going to also put in a guard tower over here, and we are going to cover it with a huge amount of trees. Let's reduce the sound. It looks still quite loud. Should I just turn it off? Because, yeah, we can focus a bit more. Now, this guard is basically going to just walk this small loop, because if anybody leaves from here, he's going to get caught. And we're going to open this one to inspector tower. We're going to open this one to inspector tower so that our inspector tower can leave, but our guard cannot. We are also going to put another guard over here. So let's go ahead and do that. We are going to 2 by 2. This one we are going to put in gray walls over here, and this is going to be open to inspector towers. And we are going to delete these trees while keeping this one tree and these trees intact. That's enough for you to put in a green tower. So this tower will do this whole part. This tower will do this whole part. This guy is going to only do this much. These guys will evolve once I press the unpause button. Now let's try to go ahead and put in the market for this side. So market needs 3 on either end. That's 3 over here. And we are going to pull this enough so that there is a 3 created over here. So you see there's a 3 gap over here next to the stone. I want to put 1 storage house over here. And we are going to put in guard towers over here. And this has got a little bit of issue. It's going to be near industry. So I'm going to put in an imperial way. I'm going to splurge and put this on an imperial way. And he is going to also get hemmed in by 2 of these gates, which is going to hold them. Let's make sure that the market lady only turns this way. So then I will be able to open this to market employees. Right there. And we don't want them leaking out the other end. So we are going to place in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry. And this guy is going to be open to the inspector because I want the inspector to come from here, go all the way up to this particular tile because the granary is going to be placed over here. So he is going, one inspector is going to be able to do it. I'm going to create a 4 by 4 over here, and I'm going to pull it all the way up to here. So let me delete these trees because I need inspector towers love stones and rocks. So need some more. And we are going to place our inspector tower right here. And we're going to block this so that he doesn't come out from this end. He starts his loop over here, goes all the way up to this, and then he's going to take the shortest route home, which is through these hoops, and then he's going to come back home. We are going to fit in an watchtower, a warehouse over here. We're not going to do that yet. And we are going to put trees around this so that this guy goes up. It's a bit difficult to evolve him, but we will manage. Oops, I can't do that because the market will come over here. So, will the market come over there? No, it won't. Okay, it's gone. Let's make sure that guy evolves. Okay, he didn't evolve yet. And now, if the market comes over here, then yeah, I can put more trees over there. And let's do that then. Because I need this guy to be walking around and checking this place up too. I'm going to put a 2 by 2 over here. Maybe I won't need it. Never mind. This is good enough. Let's watch our people come in. So people are now splitting up and they are also going to come through the ferry. They're going to come through this side and we're going to pause the game again because people are still coming in. We are now going to go ahead and put down our farms. We are going to start with a farming ditch, which will go from this end all the way up to this particular ruin, and then we're going to pull it out. We are going to put in a farmhouse, a 3 by 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, right there. So this will be your cabbage and rice guy, and he's going to take the shortest route and come out over here. And we'll build another one mirroring this guy. And we are going to build irrigation ditch up to here. Now, the mistake that we see people do when they put down irrigation ditch is that they put irrigation ditches all around. Irrigation ditches give irrigation up to 5 tiles away. So this is going to affect this, and this guy is going to affect this tile. So everything in this is going to be good enough to basically irrigate everything over here. We are going to put in another farmhouse 3 by 3 because you're going to need a lot of food. A lot of food. And people are going to steal from your granaries. So you are going to need extra granaries, extra production. Let's go ahead and do that. We are not going to connect the granaries because else they will start working, and I don't want that. I want them to only work once I tell them to start working. And there's going to be a rhyme and reason to go about doing that. Now, this one we are going to go like this, and we'll continue. I'll tell you about how to irrigate in a special video. This is over here. And off you go. Right. This is one hemp farm, and we are going to put in a silk guy over here. So that's all the silk that we can grow. Now we are going to go delete this road, and I'm going to put one more farmhouse as close as possible over here. And I'm going to seal this guy so that the inspector tower doesn't walk over here. Inspector doesn't go over there. Now what I found is that you need 4 farms, 2 hemp farms. So I have to build another hemp farm. I've only built 1, but I have 4 farms up. 1, 2, 3, 4. One is going to be a mulberry silk making because I need 1 silk so that I can make elite housing. But I'm going to change this to a tea later on, but that's far later. We shall now require 1 more hemp farm. So I will unpause just 1 hot second because I want to place down the mulberry trees. There we go. We're going to pause again. This is all the mulberry you can grow. So don't go more than this. You just won't be able to plant and you won't be able to harvest. So why spend the money? And as you know, I love money. 3, 1, 2, 3. Right. And we are going to not close this one. And let's delete the bushes around so that I can place the hemp around. Yeah, this probably I can go and build something over here again later on. We'll see. Let's put in our irrigation ditches. Hemp farms have their own irrigation ditch trick, which I'm going to show you. That's enough for irrigating everything. This is placed, I'll keep this because sometimes they break this farmhouse, and then if I delete this, I won't be farming over here early on. So let's just keep this one. Finally, our irrigation pump, do not connect it to roads because I don't want it working already. Now, we are going to build just 1 road out over here. This is going to lead to our forts. This is going to lead to our forts, but I'm going to stop them with a road. So then the inspector can go up here. All our inspector tower, all of our guard towers have gone up. Yes, they have. And that is fantastic. That's basically what we want. Oh, we can put in 1 more guard tower here. And we are going to put in some plum trees so that the granary over here does not devolve it. There it goes, it's evolved. Now let's wait for people to come in, and this is the perfect time for a save game. So we are going to save this as the Strategic Indian AI, and it's going to be Ferocious. We have got 3 crops, and those are the 3 cash crops, so that's very important to know. This is our trial 1, and this is our save 1. Enter. Let's go. Let's see. People should keep coming in. Yes, they are. Sometimes there's a bug in the game. Okay, I'm going to pause over here 1 second. There's a bug in the game that if you save, once you open the map and then you start building things and then you reload the save, then people don't come in for 3 months. And that's an absolute killer. If you see that your migrants are not coming in from moment 1, you're dead. There's no two ways about it. You're dead. You're gone. You won't be able to recover. So now this is working. So that means I can place down my first tower, my first fort. Let's continue. Let's get this guy working too. As we're going to watch this as a hawk. People are coming in, so you have to keep an eye on the minimap. There it goes. Both of these guys are occupied. We are now going to place down our forts. It's the first month and we are placing down forts. So that tells you that, yeah, evil is coming your way. Let us delete these houses up to here. These trees up to here. And we're going to place a cavalry fort first. You see it's green. Now we are going to keep a gap. We're going to keep a gap in between these two. And we're going to build another infantry fort over here. So this road will go below and we will keep on building forts over here. And a warehouse over here will be supplying weapons over here. Alright, now we're going to cross. Delete this particular tree and we're going to build the road system only up to here. Do not touch them else they will require employment and you don't want that. Now, the enemy is going to see everything which is going on in your town. Now, if you have a lot of unfilled work positions, then they think that you are weak and they will jump on you. You have 90 players, 90 people needed. They will think, this guy is not managing his town well. So we are going to turn off everything that we don't need to be working right now. So you see, government needs 0 people. So we are going to turn down the government. We are going to go to safety as high, commerce as high, and religion as very high. Why? Because we are going to get our gods down, and that god is going to be Huangdi. We're going to turn off all the buildings that we don't need. So that's the Ancestors Tower and this temple, because this temple serves this area and I don't want this area served yet. Only guy which needs to be working is this one Taoist. He needs 4 people to go ahead and give his blessings to this side. We are going to put in one trading station that we have. It's Kashgar. So let's delete the trees over here, which will, because trading stations hate trees. And we are going to buy all the spices. We're going to sell everything. We have nothing to sell. We'll just put it in there. If we look at, let's look at the world map. Okay, we have got Liao Empire and Lhasa coming for us. So, okay, this already tells us this is going to be very, very difficult. This tells us it's going to be very difficult. All these other guys are also going to come at us. It's not possible to beat Liao Empire. It's just not possible. And Lhasa also. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It's a bad roll. We got a bad roll. Both of them together is a bad roll. Alright, we'll unpause the game and let's see where our... So people are going into religion first and then they will go into safety and finally commerce. So this is still the month of March. People are coming in. April begins our farming season, which is hemp, and we'll have to wait on that. Right, I checked if all the recording etc. is going fine. It is. This is a nice time for a save game. Let's have people walk in. We have 69 jobs which are open. And it's April. Pause the game. Pause the game. Because now we have to start working on 2 of our hemp farms. Over here and here. So I'm going to connect them. And let me show you how you're going to plant your hemp trees. They're going to be 2 by 2s. And we're going to leave 4 of those corners empty. And that's your hemp fields placed. Similarly, over here, I'm going to miss 1, 2, 3 slots. That's why I'm going to fill this entire hemp up. We're going to put houses over here, roads over here so that they can access around, so he doesn't have to do a whole loop, he can walk around. And I am going to go ahead and do a special trick, in which I am going to put this one as high, and we are going to put in our agriculture as very high. So everybody is going to start working in the fields, and we are going to, so we put it on very high. So everybody has gotten into agriculture. Let's have these workers come out. Come on workers. Get out. There is a tiger train walking by. Come on, tigers. Come on, guys. Yes, we have got our workers out. 2 workers are out. Pause the game. And now we are going to put our agriculture back at moderate. Once it spews out those workers, it doesn't matter if this is working or not. So that's how I do it. I just push out 2 workers. They will start farming already. And every tile that they turn up the soil, that is going to be good. I think the tigers are going to kill them, but what can you do? Let's put this back to religion as very high, because we want religion to work. And we want the traders to come in and put down spices. We are buying spices over here. So this needs to be working. Let's keep an eye. Let's hope the tiger walks past. Oh God, it's going for this guy. Run away! Oops, he's dead. Let's hope. Yeah, one guy survived. Good. This side, nothing happened, but one of these guys didn't make it. Nothing we can do about it. It's still the month of April. Yeah, here comes the trader. So he will come over here and drop down our spices. Let's look at our gods. Taoism is still fair because he is... where is the Taoist guy? Taoism... Okay, yeah, he's doing his loop. So if it goes to good, we are going to do our first donation to the gods. And if we can do it below the population of 250, then we can do it with 4 crates of spices instead of 8 crates. So that's going to save us money. 216, come on. And I'm also keeping an eye on the Taoism. So here comes our spices. 8. Taoism is good. Let's pause the game. And we're going to double press 8. That's going to go to this section. There we go. 4. He's pleased. Now we are just going to wait, and we need another month to make another donation to the gods, but I can't do it below 250 pop, so I will have to pay him 8, and that hurts me a little bit. Now it's the month of June. We have to start our rice cultivation. I would have liked it if this was millet, because rice starts a month earlier when I don't have workmen in, and second, it costs more. Rice fields cost 10 each, whereas everything else always costs less. It costs 7 or something, so it's a little bit of a problem. Well, we have to pay for it. What can we do? We're not going to fill these guys up. It's waste of money. We're going to hold off. So 2 hemp farms, 2 farms. Let's look at our... So now we can reduce our dependence on the gods, because we have already paid them. We have got to go for high for the safety, and we have to go for agriculture. We have got 8 or something spices. We've got 12 spices, so we'll be able to give in another donation, and hopefully Huangdi can come down. We have 10,000 gold in the bank. There we go. This is up. So rice fields should go be up running right now. People are coming into the second block. And we are going to press 1. We have space for 227 people. So I am going to need some water so that these can revolve. I will open this one so that I can give a little bit of coverage to this side too. Taoism is still good, so as soon as the next month hits, I will do an immediate donation so that I can do it while it's still good. So let's turn this one off. And now over here, as soon as the worker pops out in his rounds, we're going to turn off the water guy. So here he goes, he's gone, and we're going to stop working. And over here, this is the water guy, he's out, we are going to stop working. Let him do the loop. He will do the loop and give water even if the house behind him is closed. 1 month has passed since our last homage. Taoism coverage is good. Religion, Taoism. 8 jars of spices because we are above 250 pop. Joyful. Alright, let's hope he comes down in joyful. And this is the month of July. Every month which passes without somebody declaring war on us is good. It's July. We have got people in the rice fields working. We have people in the hemp fields working. We should be able to get a good hemp and a good amount of rice in this year. It's still July. I think once it's August, I will put in another donation of 4. So let's check our... Yeah, so all our agriculture people are full. So he has gone into commerce. We are going to put religion on high so that he is able to... see, Taoism has fallen to fair. So let's go and get people working on religion again. So you see, the water guy is still giving water, although this is closed. And this water lasts a few months. I don't know exactly. Yeah, here we go. It's month of August. Yangzhou is coming for us in 6 months. So it's August, 8th month. So by February next year, we are going to get our first invasion. That's ferocious difficulty for you. August, it's 1 month. And we are going to give our 4 spices to Huangdi. Oh, this was... He did not like that. He stayed joyful. He did not go to exalted. Probably because of 2 reasons. One, he wanted more, but I didn't have it. And second, the Taoism coverage was fair. Okay. Let's see if that guy comes down or not. So all your money in the beginning is going to go into all of this. See, it's August. We have to start the irrigation because September is when the harvest for the hemp is, and you have to always start the irrigation 1 month prior to the harvesting for it to affect and give its bonus. It doesn't require it earlier. So good call. We caught it in August itself. Let's hope Huangdi can come down. Huangdi can bless these forts and give us weapons for free because we cannot make our own weapons. We don't have the manpower. We don't have the money. 12 workers needed. Yangzhou is coming in 5 months. Huangdi is here. We have Huangdi. Let's save the game. And we are going to make Huangdi walk to this grass spot because if you place him on this road spot, he's going to take this road and he's going to walk straight on roads. But if you place him on the grass, he's going to take the shortest route. So that's fantastic. Let's place him over here. We've saved the game. We have now got to reduce our people in religion. We need people in military has to go on high. And we are going to press pause. We are going to only get the military working once Huangdi has blessed this fort. There is no point giving labor over here when the labor is needed over here. It's month of September. We have to cut all the hemp down. So the hemp fields are irrigated. That's why you see these tall green grasses. Yeah, there we go. This is a great amount of hemp that we have created. Let's look out for tigers. I don't see any yet. So I won't, I will keep them over here a sweet hot second. Let Huangdi do the blessing. Huangdi has to bless. Let's go, Huangdi. Let's bless. Pause, and he will bless over here. He blessed the infantry fort. Let him bless the cavalry fort. There we go. And we are now going to cut up. We're going to join this one. So we have started production of military. Let's pause. And now we'll pause and let's see. Military, they are still not registering that the road has connected. There we go. It has registered it. We need 50 workers. So we are going to get into a little bit of a worker shortage right now because the fort is working. And we are also going to require a lot of things. So for example, we have produced this hemp not just to give to the gods, but to get our paper maker running. So I need 2 paper makers because I need to put in tax collectors so that we can start getting taxes. So let them go and push this cart into the paper maker. Come on, boys. Come on, push it. You're connected. Oh, it's requiring a bit more labor. It's month of October. September was the harvest. We're going to stop the hemp farm from working because we need all the labor in the world. We'll look at Huangdi. He's pleased. If he's contented, only then will he walk away. So it's good. We don't have any people for industry. That's why these guys are not going up, and therefore we're stuck a bit. Let's go ahead and place we're going to place a warehouse which is going to serve his things. So let's put in tea and we're going to make it 3. Split it into 3. So 12 tea, 12 hemp, and 12 ceramics. Ceramics, all of that is going to come much later. We are going to give him, we're going to get weapons. We're going to get 1 silk only because I want to do silk farming the next time. I'll get to it. Let's accept all the weapons. Pause. So our first troops are getting out. We need to, I think, push them and get people into industry a bit. Let's do that so that, come on. There we go. They have started moving, so we'll put the industry down to moderate again. So that at least these ones are moved away and they don't get eaten by tigers, etc. You always need one infantry and 1 cavalry fort. I have found as the best. We are now going to put in 1 granary and we are going to put in a space for 12 for rice and 12 for cabbage. One other thing that you can do, which you shouldn't, is that Huangdi can also bless granaries and you can get up to 32 bean curd in here, but we are not going to do that because we need the weapons. The blessing a granary and blessing the fort is the same amount of favor drop, so I'm not going to do that. We have got 36 people needed, 52 workers needed now. It's the month of October still. It's the month of November now. We have nothing to give to Huangdi. So our paper formation has already begun. Our rice is coming in. And we are now going to put in 2 grand market squares. 1 and 2. And we are going to put in 2 food markets because we require quite a lot of food. And we have to also start up the water. Be careful about this one. If you forget this, this can be GG. I don't know if this... okay. And we are going to put them as requiring bland food because I just want enough people coming in. I have space for 480. We are now going to open up the market routes. Let's check that they are open. This is open, this is open, and this is open. Let's check this guy. Yeah, we have to open this guy and this guy. We need our ancestors shrine to work because that is required for evolving the houses. One level. We are just going to go one level at this point. And our granary is still not working. We have placed in, all the 4 have been trained. We have got no goods. So I will do another blessing. So let me go ahead and make sure that he can take. So commerce needs to be going up so that the granary starts working so that it will accept this rice, and then I will be able to give something to Huangdi and he doesn't leave us. So here he goes. So first we are going to get the blessings. Okay, so that's already a blessing done. Let him walk across and bless here. And now we are going to pause the game, double press 8, and we are going to give him 8 sacks of rice so that he's contented, he doesn't leave us. Okay, and we're going to save the game. Alright, pause the game. We have to bring down people from commerce because we have got cultivation coming in December. So we need everybody to be working still over here. We have this one's turned off. And we have to check our workers over here are working very, very slowly because we have still a lot of things to be done. We are short 74 people. So that is why it's imperative that you turn off all of these big ticket items, that these are all turned off. We have some trader come in. Let's Liangzhu is coming in 5 months. So he's going to be here in April, May. So we have one coming in February, another one coming in May. Alright. Liao Empire is coming in 6 months. May is June. So May and June we will have back to back, and Liao Empire is basically not possible to fight, and so we will just surrender to them. So we'll have to win the next 2 fights and then basically keep winning after that. 500 people are in. Let's see how many have we bought. We have bought in all 24. So there is no way to turn off this thing. You can delete this road, but I need this circuit to be completed. Alright. Let's see our state of affairs of commerce. Commerce doesn't have enough people. Industry doesn't have enough people. Religion I don't care about that much. Let's see. Taoism is poor. And, well, he got a large 8 sacks of grain, so he should be here for a while. Pause. Because our military needs to be paramount. Military needs a lot of people. So, we have people still coming in. It's the month of December. We have February for the first attack. 2 more months where people are going to be coming in unabated. Let's make hay while the sun shines. We have got to check. So, month of December. So, let me get all of this crops harvested. And as soon as that is done, I'm going to turn off these farms. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. We are going to turn this guy off and we're going to turn this guy off. So now we have unemployment. 7 people unemployed. That's good because we have got another invasion from Chizhou coming in. All of them are coming in right now. And we have started buying, and we will very soon start distributing this food. This food is going to go out quite quickly. really rapidly. Now we have 29 people unemployed. We are going to put in our we need I need a tree for this one. Get over here. So we're going to start pottery so that we can start making elite housing. Spy has been reversed. We have caught a spy from Liao Empire, so I am going to send him out for free, and he is going to go over here. Liao Empire, and you are going to basically sabotage his military. Let's see if we can get the sabotage in on time, and then maybe he sends a weak army. I don't know, but we'll see. Oh crap. Oh crap. Huangdi has left. This is terrible. This is terrible. And we have got fair Taoist shrine, so we have to go and make religion on high, and we have to bribe the guy again, and we can only bribe him a bit later because I don't have enough goods. Let me first get the coverage in. So Taoism is good. Religion, I've got 8 spices. Yes, I do. And here you go, man. Please come back. He's happy. Let's hope he comes back soon. Oh, that's my spy. Oh, saw that guy running. I was like, oh, spy. So that's why we set up all these spy traps. Right. Yangzhou is attacking. It's attacking from very near to our house. We are going to fight this. This has been the Strategic Indian, signing out.